Welcome YouTube, we're back in here, Richmond St Kilda in the Legends Playground. We are continuing with our AFL season. We are still in round 14. We have 3 games to go for the round, so this is game number 4 of 6. And then we'll be able to see where the ladder's at. Okay, so it is Richmond as player 1, it is St Kilda as player 2. The AFL game that we played earlier today. It was, what was it? It was GWS Fremantle. It ended up being a very fun game, very fun outcome.
Not sure who that was meant for.
It was definitely surprising. It ended up being closer than expected after the early stages of that game. I'm not going to say which team won and how things ended up, exactly what the margin was, pretty much because of, you know, if you want to find out, you can kind of look that up yourself. I do tend to talk about the results of the game after the next day, you know. But they got Mr. Hill.
The Tigers have denied them the corridor.
Handballs on. Who's that with? That's with Hopper.
That's not ideal.
Oh, that could have been better. Get rid of that. Handballs. I'm just very happy that our scoring has picked up in the past couple of days. I'm just very happy about that. We'll see if that continues, how things go. I think we're looking kind of weird so far, but alright then.
What are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
I was definitely having, because people at YouTube wouldn't know this, I was having a dilemma whether or not to play. And I was being like, oh my god, I want to eat some food. It was going to be like a whole hour if I can't play this game now. But I gotta take the same mindset here as I was having with Smartin. Bolton, kick it. Hey, that I was having that I have with the games themselves, like trying to take things one game at a time. Don't think about the stream and making all the videos as like a 5-6 hour block. Think of them as just one at a time. So that's how we got to do it with the AFL games as well. 1 quarter at a time. Keep going there. Handball of the way. Who's coming to get that? Mr. Morris, handballs. Get rid of it again. Bolton. Oh, he almost had the first 2 of the game. So what did I say? I said it was Richmond as player 1. Yes. Anyone want to go get that? Anyone could have hit that out? Never mind. Taranto, he gets the goal. Very good. So Richmond get off to a quick start. They get 2 goals here.
The Saints have been slow out of the blocks.
Amazing. Okay. I'll go with Richmond. Again with Richmond. Okay then. Get rid of that ball. More handballs. I was so I've noticed it's like I really like having different variety of games that I'm playing. We have a sports game here. We have a couple of them with the AFL. Just a couple. Usually it's 2 a day. But then also having other games to play. So I finished Stray today. You know, playing a game with a cat. Yeah, and then there's also Mafia, so these games are all very different from each other. I do enjoy having that. I just want to be able to enjoy them more. I find it interesting with Mafia, right? Would I enjoy playing that? Would I be enjoying it more had I not played like Uncharted and other games beforehand? Because when I'm trying to like shoot and I'm trying to do all the things within it, there's a struggle just in terms of the mechanics, in terms of like I can feel the different mechanics and I don't like it as much, but here we go. 3 goals for Richmond. Dom Hicks is a struggle because I'm like yelling at the characters to do what I want, but I'm not doing it. Okay, with St Kilda's. This is the game we got here. Handball with Richmond. Keep it going. They've got 3 goals early. Handball through Lynch. Stenya gets it back. It's Graham. Can you get the mark? No. Coming back in. Getting short.
The Tigers are playing some great footy.
Who has it? Handball away. You might want to get rid of that.
In the back pocket.
Could be better. It's going to be Dusty. 4 goals for Richmond. Start us off here.
Starts don't come much more impressive than this. Nankervis gets his hand
Over with St Kilda gets the little kick. Zach Jones, can they get that over to?
To make inroads soon.
Okay.
Unable to get it inside 50. McIntyre.
Don't know what was happening over there with the St Kilda boys. And the players flickering around. I don't know if you saw that. They could get this handball.
Takes the logical option. That's good vision.
Good.
Quality.
You can get a handball in. Get it back.
Steal. What a hand pass.
Huh?
Wood. Sees
Keep going.
something he likes. They'll sweep this ball
Into the
forward.
50. Can they get the mark?
Not at their best so far.
Not there.
Promise to go to work.
Go. Oh.
Poor decision making there.
Every bit counts, so I guess.
Back into play.
Hey, they've missed that. That's with Bolter.
He's generally a good
Might be
kick.
coming back depending on who gets it. Jack Steele, handballs.
Has it now
Go
onto
again.
the wing. Jones in the right spot. He's made
You get
a
that
hot
too.
start to this match.
That's with Richmond.
That's
the Pickett.
Has pushed into space. Cochin is hard to beat one-on-one.
Who's just coming over with? They got numbers. It's Dusty. He can get their fifth.
Tigers have come to play and are threatening to open up a decent gap on the scoreboard.
Can they come through with the first 5 of the game? Dalton Martin comes in. He's missed.
A goal, but he's put it on the wrong side of the stick.
The Saints are struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for
Oh,
Sinclair with the footy. Crouch.
get rid of
Gets the
this.
handball
Oh.
away. That was almost
Okay, I'm like literally just thinking in my head of like, what are like footy moments that like I can remember very distinctly, you know?
Very well. That's
like I know as like a Geelong supporter, I was able to like as a kid, I had those like 3 grand finals in a row. Like I can remember like finals moments like that, where like with the like the 07 grand final. I actually very distinctly remember the game where Port beat Geelong, where Kasisi got the goal at the end. I remember that very well.
Under pressure.
We got a ball up here.
They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
But then yeah, I remember like the 08 grand final, Mooney hitting, like missing at the end of the first half, and then what happened from there? I got rid of this. Plus the 09 grand final,
His field kicking is normally
the Scarlet Toadpoke, Chapman getting the goal.
Gotta get rid of it.
Paul Chapman. Paul Chapman. Yeah.
How's the
okay then.
Bolter ensures that
over to the left this way.
What a first term they're having.
Yeah, they're doing very well so far.
The Tigers look sharp early. Prestia.
But yeah, when it comes to actually like having gone to games, I actually haven't gone to a lot. I haven't gone to very many. All of them have been Geelong games, and it's like 4 or 5. I can't even remember exactly. I remember one against Carlton. I think there was one against Essendon. There was one against North. The one against North was the only time I actually went to. I think at the time it was called Skilled Stadium. It might have been called Simmons by that point. But there was a game with North. Like David Hale had scored got like 7 or 8 goals. There was a St Kilda game.
That's almost worth a kick.
There might have been another one. I don't know, but Geelong did win. Oh, there was a Hawthorn one. There's a Hawthorn game, so I've been to 5 games. Geelong won all of them, actually, which was nice. I remember that Hawthorn game. It was like 2009, I think, where Clinton Young missed like right at the end of the game, and that's why. And Geelong won by like 1 or 2 points. That was when Geelong and Hawthorn were having all their like close games against each other.
Not good off the boot. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. You can see their confidence growing, taking no chances
it's been a long time since I've actually been to a game. I don't remember like, exactly how long, but it's definitely been over 10 years for myself since I've been to one. It's just because I like being able to watch the game at home. You know, it's easier for me to see what's happening, more comfortable, and especially being someone who's grown up playing like AFL Fantasy and Supercoach. You know, you want to like be home to be able to check what's going on. Mr. Bolter.
Gary Ablett Sr., eat your heart out. Hopper. Careful ball movement.
Prestia into the 50.
Goes long.
Can they get the mark? No, okay.
and can relieve the pressure. The Saints might be able to start something.
Hopefully they can.
Looks good. Crouch.
Oh, could have been better. Let's back with Prestia. Handballs, not very good.
Not sure who the target was.
But yeah, you play with
he's so clean.
I guess it's a combination of stuff, you know, like I found myself very socially anxious person, so that was always something, just like going to events and stuff. Very limited experience with that. That was back when I was being like I really developed that when I was like 12, the social anxiety, so not many experiences of going out, of being very outgoing. How would I say? Although I actually can remember, one time, like, I was into baseball, for a bit, and I had it in my head that I wanted to go to New South Wales to watch, the Diamondbacks play, like, a pre-season game. Never happened. But I had it in my head I wanted to do it. So it happens here and there. But yeah, the combination of not wanting to be in social places, as well as being into Supercoach and fantasy, just made it so then then I never really went anywhere. Never went to the games. Always had to keep track of, is there a laid out or stuff? Because I was really into Supercoach and fantasy. I'm not into it as much as I used to be. I mean, my teams at the moment, their rankings aren't bad. You know, like I'm just outside top 10,000 fantasy right now, just inside the top 10,000 in Supercoach. But I'm pretty sure that that's the coach team. I've known this since like round 2. It's like round 1 or 2 that I was in a struggle. There we go. Okay, that's the end of the quarter. I've known that since like second round or whatever, that I was going to be completely doomed. And it was just going to be a matter of time until I couldn't do anything, and I was going to slide down the rankings. Like, I was in a very poor position. I was ranked like 50,000 after round 2, and I think last round, not this one that just finished, but the one before, was me at my highest point in terms of being inside the top 8,000. It had been a struggle all season, getting into it, just doing what I can. But yeah, I've got those injuries now. I've got injuries in my team. I got no trades, and there's still 6 rounds. Like, I'm in a lot of danger. So it's just about seeing what ultimately I scrap away with. Yeah, the good news is that other people are running out of their trades, so might be okay. There we go. A goal! Yay!
Good teams need goal-kicking midfield, and he's certainly one of those.
The Saints need to follow that goal.
Over with the Richmond.
Wins the hard ball. Short. Got to get it forward now.
Okay, so Morris is coming to it. Little kick in. Can you get it to? Oh, he's taken.
Unwanted attention. Turned over. Graham.
Campbell out there. Broad.
Can run, and that's a great hand pass. Pickett.
In the 50. Nice to Morris. Okay, let's see if we can get it. Morris Rioli.
5-goal game.
Coming back. Yeah.
It's a goal.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Saints are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. Ross.
There's a kick. Oh, he's taken. He's been taken. That's got to be ball. Yeah. That was a short. Prestia. Could have been better. Okay. Lincoln Miller. It's okay. Coming with Richmond.
Pickett feeds it out. Broad can run with the footy. Searching kick.
That's with. Okay, it's coming back. St Kilda to come get the ball. Handballs. There you go, Mr. Ross.
Kicks laterally.
No.
Lynch. Good tackle. Ross.
Pick it in. Who can they get it with? That's with Richmond only. Handballs are the way. Might be coming back. It does. Oh, he's taken. Handballs away.
King. He's set upon. Ross runs onto it.
Ryan Burns gets the goal. He's back in the team this week, and he gets himself a goal.
At some point, they need to apply some scoreboard pressure.
The Saints are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Billings.
Number of the way, please. Someone come get this. Mr. Hopper.
That didn't travel far enough.
Into the Richmond 50. We have 5 minutes into the corner. Tommy Lynch gets the ball. He gets the goal. Pushes it back out. For 25 points. I just got reminded of something. So, have you ever had something so long that it ends up sort of just disintegrating on itself? Like I had this like stress ball that kind of looks like a boobie. But I had like this stress ball thing because it was like, it was kind of biggish, but then it was also like squishy and a little saggy. And with the way it was set up, it also looked, it just looked like a tit. That's just what it looked like. But like I've had it long enough, and things have been messed up with it. That I had to throw it out today. I had to throw it out because of it. Literally, it became like I noticed it. Like I woke up and it was on the floor. I'm like, why is it on the floor? Then I go pick it up and stuff, and I noticed it got gooey. It got gooey. Like the things that was like inside it or whatever, like whatever it was made of, started to leak out.
They're huffing and puffing. Lynch has a way.
So it had to go. It had to go.
I've seen him do it before.
Mr. Lynch, let's see what you get here. I wonder if like the design of it though was intentional to have it look like a boobie. So then it was like, oh, you're like squeezing it, so it's like you're squeezing boobie.
Gets it to safety.
I do wonder if that was intentional or just a coincidence. I feel like it has to be intentional.
Hill in the clear. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Not his finest moment. Centering ball.
Mr. Wood
gets there first.
Gets the kick away into the middle. Who they get with? Run to get it. That's St Kilda.
Look at the distance on
Ryan Burns, he's already got one. Is it coming online? Yay!
That's two. He's causing them plenty of headaches down there.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up.
So St Kilda, they're trying to put up a fight. It was definitely Richmond's game in that, especially in that early blitz, the first half of the first. St Kilda trying to put in the effort, but then Richmond just come right back, get some goals. Dusty with it, gets number 2. And that pushes the margin yet. Back out again to 32. Going back and forth here.
Hopper, sloppy hands.
Gets rid of it. Go. Another one.
In the center square.
Jones. You can get this. Maxi King. Oh, I think he's missed. But you can't be missing that. They need to be able to get as much as they can here.
Goes towards halfback. Sonzi
has kick.
A vice-like grip. The Tigers are out of trouble.
Oh.
An ill-directed hand.
Could have been better.
That's a bit
okay, you get rid of that. Over with Liam Baker. He gets the kick. So yeah, I was definitely coming beforehand being like, oh my god, do I want to play this game even? But I'm enjoying it. We'll see how it turns out. It could end up being very close. It could be a blowout. Richmond are definitely the dominant team so far, but I'm enjoying playing. That's the important thing. I have been enjoying playing this game over the past like week or so. There was definitely a few rounds in there where I really wasn't. I was just going through the motions because all the games would just blow out again and again and again. But how things are, more of our games have actually been close. It's helping me feel better, you know, about playing forward. It's nice. Come with Broad. A little kick. Game's still not out on Xbox though, is it? Still not out on it. God, that sucks though. Like I'm not an Xbox guy, you know. I haven't played Xbox very much at all. But man, that sucks.
Bolton puts his teammate under the pump. Short. This is great pressure.
Get the kick with Hopper.
The umpire pluck a free kick. What a
and oh, not to be.
Steele has brought his own ball.
Yeah, but he's been taken here, and that's holding the ball. Didn't get rid of it.
Dangerous spot. The Tigers are working harder at the present
time. All right, it is Dusty. He has 2 already. Can he get number 3? Justin Martin.
It's on the way, and
Very
there's
good.
the nail in the coffin.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop.
The Saints are on the canvas. The big men fly.
Okay, with Richmond, get the handball away.
In the thick
And
of
again,
it as ever.
inside.
Graham, Pickett, Nankervis.
He's taken.
Closed him down. Just had to get it out.
Who has
Billings
this one?
Runs onto it.
Okay.
Crouch. Wood. Can he get a kick away?
Oh, into the 50.
Gresham. Bang.
Who are they getting it with? That's the mark to no one. The crumbs with Zach Jones.
In the forward pocket.
Kick it.
Owens.
Oh, he can't.
Desperate defence.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
Some indirect ball movement here. Quality delivery by foot. Baker has found
Baker,
some space.
keep it going.
That's skillful. The
Kick it,
was
the handball
should have
goes
been
away.
perfect.
It comes to Sunzi.
They're cutting them to ribbons.
Nope,
And out
that's
of
going to be a
play.
throw in.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
Oh,
Tigers
no.
are putting the opposition's defenders under all sorts of pressure, and the forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
The two big men do battle. Prestia. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
Okay, it'll be another ball up. We
On
have
the
just
wing.
over 5 minutes to go in the second. It is Richmond with a
Dan
38-point
Purvis
lead
has
so
been
far.
dominant in the ruck. Steele.
Oh.
Poor hand pass.
Coming to get that.
They
St
might
Kilda
get
ball.
caught out
Nope.
here. He'll be annoyed.
Let's see who
by
gets
that.
to the way.
He's under close attention.
And balls, there you go. Into the 50.
The aerialist will battle for this ball.
I'm not
King
this
is
Max
so
King.
strong
He
right
can go
away.
back,
Kicking at his
slot it
feet.
through, but will he? Will he slot it through? He has no goals up to this point. Maxi King for number 1 on the night.
Needs
No.
to defend back, but it's not going to.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
The Tigers can smell
Comes
blood.
with Bolton. Kick it away. Ah, the dude was on his side. I saw him.
In the center square. Taranto.
Taranto.
They're running rings around them. Not enough talk out there.
Come get the ball.
She's marked it.
Handballs it. There you go.
Burns. Pounces. Good looking kick. Billings. Works hard to present.
Got to kick it down. See what you can
Goes
get.
long to center
They got
half
some
forward.
numbers I see,
Lynch
but
wins
nope,
it
they
back.
can't get the
Great
ball.
mark. They've got winners all over the
Kick it
park.
back, that's actually-
Gee, they're
that
playing
works.
well.
That works
Just
fine.
waiting for the right moment to press
Nankervis.
go. Manages to find a teammate. Who
Can they
will
get this
stand
one, or who's
under
having
that?
it?
That's an impressive mark. Not wanting to bomb to a contest.
Handball it back.
Short, broad.
With Broad.
It's a clever hand pass. Towards half forward with the kick.
Handball it in.
Lynch. Great body.
And
work.
it's Rioli. Oh.
Oh, my
Oh.
Up and away.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
Well, what a way to be able to get your first goal of the game. Jack Revolt is the one that started it off
No
when it
problem
came
there.
to all the Svekis this season.
When that first one goes through the middle, it really helps to clear your mind of niggling little doubts.
Now he gets one
We're
here.
expecting a good
Help him
play
get a goal,
today,
his
but
first of the game.
been nothing of the sort. Knew the tackle was coming. Bolton.
Kick it in.
Might be just outside his range.
McIntosh.
They're putting on a clinic.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside.
Camden
They're not
McIntosh, he will
nearly
come
enough
in.
pressure.
He can get Richmond's 11th.
Goes
He
for
has
hard.
done so.
He doesn't miss many,
This is the
and
biggest
that is no exception.
score in the first half we've had in quite some time.
They are real hungry today.
The Tigers showing why they were well back to win this match. Rioli, Marshall got in the way.
Handball it away, please.
He's run into trouble. We'll have
That
the ball
is a
as
ball up.
we approach half-time. Nankervis gets his hand to it. Some
Comes through
people
St
can't
Kilda.
kick that far. Billings.
No,
He's
he's
stopped in
taken.
his
It's a
tracks.
ball up though.
Neither side able to
55
clear the
seconds
footy.
to go.
Nankervis showing his skills. Prestia.
Yeah, Richmond.
Can he get it out?
It's the Hopper handball.
Bolton
And now there's Bolton. He goes for goal.
takes the
That's looking
responsibility.
good.
Just needs to finish.
It's very good.
Finish he does.
They're queuing up for goals now. This is a rout.
The Tigers go on their merry way. Nankervis had his measure today.
Again, Taranto. Richmond go win again. Can they get another one?
Pocket.
No.
Lynch.
Oh,
That's a bruising
Out.
tackle. Revolt
kick it.
needs help.
Revolt.
This'll be
Another one right at the end.
Do no wrong.
The Tigers are going for.
They've come in with a late little blitz
Touch turns to goal.
The Saints
on
are
the
having a
Saints
nightmare.
to end it here. And they will head into the second half. It'll be Richmond with an
Half-time,
almighty
and I think
lead
we're all stunned
of
after that.
61 points.
One team.
Yes, and we are back up here. It is Richmond. Oh, 10-goal lead. They had a massive blitz to finish that off there. It felt like St Kilda had a chance of being able to come back, but the way things are now, ooh, not so sure. Not so sure they're going to be able to do much of anything with this. Yeah, Richmond just going away from it. Handball's out here. Get a little kick.
What can they generate?
Oh,
Taranto.
it's the Taranto. Oh, okay, he's turned it over. Handball in, that's not good. Get rid of it.
He'll be sore in the morning.
Oh,
Marshall.
kick for Marshall. They go into the 50. Can they get the mark?
Grimes.
No, they cannot. Who has it? With Richmond to the left. Go again.
He wouldn't take no for an answer.
Yeah, I was going to say, going back actually doesn't seem like a bad idea.
With them now. Hopper has it on a string.
Richmond again.
Continue to do as they wish.
And it's back with St Kilda though. Handballs away. Just a turnover. Just another turnover. Oh. You could. Okay, that is the time where you could have had an advantage. That's the time for the advantage.
Grimes is a rock in defence. And they're away.
Comes with Pickett.
With a chance to relieve the pressure.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was going to talk about having Pac-Man fever over here, man. I love Pac-Man. Okay, but it's not like I play it a lot or have played it a lot, but I love like the look of Pac-Man. Even like the song Pac-Man Fever. I like that. I remember watching a Pac-Man television show. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like, I don't know if it was like some sort of school thing, but I just remember that being a thing. I remember there being like a Pac-Man television show that I would actually watch a little bit of. I can see myself, I know that there is a game on PlayStation Store, so I can see myself playing that at some point, and I imagine really liking it. Okay, we go over here. There you go. Like, I don't think I'm that good at the game, but I do like it. Over here. I also, have you ever seen like, it would have been like documentaries on, I think like old, not necessarily old Nintendo stuff. Like, yes, I would have seen that, I think. But old, oh, I remember it was like a documentary on Donkey Kong. On like the Donkey Kong game, I think. That's Rioli. Of people trying to get a high score in Donkey Kong with like the arcade stuff, the arcade machines. It's crazy to think though. I'm so happy gaming wise to grow up in the time I'm at and to be at the time we are now. Because the idea of like having to actually be good at the game is terrifying. And you know what I mean? Where it's like you put in the coder, you put the coder in, and then. Well, I guess that's just an American term, where in Australia it would just be like, whatever it would have been. You put the coin in, and then you play the game, and maybe you got like 3 lives to complete it all, and then you got to put it in another quarter. Oh my goodness.
It's a dominant display.
What do you mean? I gotta be good at this stuff? Oh no.
Their ball movement has been impressive.
Handballs of the way. Like, I'm so happy. What game was it? It was Crash Bandicoot. I was playing Crash Bandicoot, going through it all. And look, we got through the games. Like, we got through the first, second, and third doing it. But then when we got to that 4th one, and it was like, hey, you don't have to have it where you have like a certain amount of lives, and you like die and then have to go back. You can just go from checkpoint. I'm like, fuck yeah, anything to make it easier. I think if I didn't do that, we would have been playing the game for at least another week. I think that's a very good estimate.
Into the middle with the kick. That's a bit of a gift.
And ball it over.
King.
Oh, he's taking, that could be holding the ball. I tried taking it on, it's a ball up though. Has anyone even scored in this quarter? Anyone got a goal or anything?
No easy exit. That could
get rid of that. Handballs. Coming into Richmond.
They're playing like champions.
Tommy Lynch.
Pushes in the space.
Can you get the mark? Yo! Berkeley Hill. Get rid of this, please. Over with Steele. Handball.
The Saints are good with their hands.
He gets rid of it. It's over to Sinclair. Running outside.
Steele.
Going. Oh no, no. Please take it away.
Goes laterally.
Very nice, Mr. Rioli. I do wonder in my head, if I had to like try and world record, like do a speed run of a game, never done it, what would it be? But I feel like initially I'd be like, oh my god, I'd go get Nintendo stuff and I'd do like Super Mario. But I'm not good at Super Mario.
The umpire's calling for insufficient intent.
Or like Mario 64 stuff. I'm not good at any of the stuff. Like, I didn't even know if there was like shortcuts in Mario 64. I mean, is that the one I'm thinking of? Yes, Mario 64. I was about to say like Mario Kart 64, but I've seen all the little shortcuts and stuff. Oh, like I know that I can remember like knowing I think maybe 1 or 2 shortcuts that like aren't obvious in the game of like Mario Kart Wii maybe. Oh, that's unfortunate. Good try.
The mark is terrific,
but then I look up videos of people doing shortcut stuff and it's just like fucking damn.
Heads towards half forward. Who's front and center?
Let's get that.
Sinclair runs onto it.
Kick.
Little stab kick. Owens.
Little kick.
Keeps it low.
Okay, it was definitely little. Wasn't very good.
And should repel. Good thinking and good
Who you got it with?
too.
And Curvis handballs it. Pick it.
Delivers it
to the
inside
50.
Steele.
Oh!
He's perceived.
Could have been holding the ball. Sinclair, come get it.
Onto it. Recognizing the urgency. The Tigers have all
Unfortunate.
the answers. They'll take the patient
Bolter
approach.
with Pickett.
That didn't travel
Kick
far
it down.
enough. He just keeps racking up disposals. Bolton.
Into the 50. Who can they get it with?
Test.
It is. Nope.
Goes without it. They've given it back.
I'm not sure we actually have had a goal. Okay, there we are.
He's plucked it and should have a shot.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Tommy Lynch. I mean, it is hung out to the right, and I did see the wind, but he is right-footed. Should be able to come back in.
That is going very close.
Well, it did that. Did it more than expected.
Might not be so lucky next time.
I'm going to get rid of it. There you go. Who's going to get this? Fonzie.
How will the umpire see this? There's an argument for a
Now, you can't call ball on that one.
Marshall with the tap. Short.
Oh.
Terrific.
Mr. Pickett goes for goal. Online. It's it. There you go.
It's a goal.
So we definitely know that Richmond are going to get this win. It is too big of a margin, you would imagine. Unless St Kilda like really want to get it going.
In the right spot at the right time.
Comes to Frioli.
He's not giving
Morbid.
Marshall gets to it first.
Oh. Oh my goodness. It's going to be holding the ball too. No, it's not.
And we will do
it 2-on-1. That could have been it. That could have been a goal. Just the 5 minutes to go here. Oh.
Will the umpire pluck a free kick? The umpire says he had no prior.
And that goes with who? Handball it up. No. Oh, Jesus. Mr. Broad.
Should have done
Mark the ball. Could have had a shot at goal.
Hopper has covered some territory today. They're playing with purpose.
That's a Bradley here. Oh, okay.
Catch them out on the turn.
handball.
Ross under pressure.
There you go. Bradley Crouch. Online. Very good, man.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
That might make them
big goal. Cuts it down to 62. Yeah.
Can't afford to get it back in the corridor.
Morris Rioli.
He's already got
Morris Rioli. Hey. Immediate comeback.
Real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
Everything they've touched has turned to goal today.
Everything you touch.
Owens
in the 50 for St Kilda.
It's a high ball.
Oh no. Get rid of it. That could be holding the ball, honestly. He had it a long time, but it's just a ball up. 4 minutes to go.
Who can get the clearance?
Over St Kilda. Go again. Yeah. Oh my god. No.
Runs onto it.
St Kilda. Handle again. Coming with Mr. Faker. Get rid of it. Okay, he got it. Prestias.
He might have thought about the corridor. Rioli has charged into space. Can anyone get to the
Rioli to Rioli.
Takes the logical
up to Nankervis. Okay, so he got the double handball, Mr. Hopper. Oh, that's awkward. That could have been a lot better. Oh well.
It's a hot
okay.
Ross King all alone in the centre square.
Just go quickly.
Right,
oh.
That passage of play promised more. They'll be disappointed.
Handball of the way. Never mind. Comes with Gresham. Could have been.
He's got support.
Might want to pass it away better. Handballs.
With
Get
a
rid of
little
that.
bit of time. Hopper. They've worked
Out
it
here.
well.
This way.
Harassing
I'd be
to an
fascinated to
error.
learn about, like, look, I like the idea of psychology and stuff. I always find it more interesting to think about things rather than actually necessarily look them up. Like, because the idea of, like, oh, let me, like, research sibling psychology of, like, the differences in personality based on, like, older sibling versus younger sibling, you know?
Out of the congestion. Pickett wins
Like, I'm
it back.
definitely probably the
There goes
spoiled
the
one
kick inside
of the children,
Lanto.
just because I'm the baby. Like, I'm the baby in
It's
my
a
family.
desperate
It's also
tackle.
weird. Is that
Gives the handball away.
all my,
Just as they
so many of
were
my family
looking
members
for
are, like,
Seth
born in the
Costa.
same month, and then
It's
you
a
just got
tough
me
game.
in, like,
Rioli. He
me
should
down
have
near the end of the year.
but I'm not sure
You
he
know?
has. Good disciplined defense.
Danger averted.
So it's weird. So it's like I got my own little, like,
Sinclair
time of the
goes
year for
towards
myself.
halfback. Wilkie clears the area. Gathers it cleanly
Get rid of
on the
this.
wing. Hopper
I wonder, like,
takes
what the
some
difference is in, like, a
Press
person's
the
psychology in terms of, when they're born. Like, yes, I don't mean, like, zodiacs and stuff, but I mean, like, being inside the womb when you're in, like, winter month, right? So, like, so, like, is there enough, how much of effect is there, being born, being in, like, the northern versus the southern hemisphere in terms of, oh, so, like, I was born in November, that is a spring month in Australia, but in northern hemisphere, that would be an autumn month. So there's a whole difference in terms of when I was in the womb, I was there in the seasons of autumn and winter before being born, and a bit of spring before being born, where it would be the reverse if I had been born in, like, America, you know? I just wonder how much of a difference that makes.
Takes an excellent grab.
Give it this. Oh my God!
15 comes free in the tackle. Pickett, so influential today. The Saints are really under the pump here.
We have started the last quarter. It is 70 points. Kick,
He
I
can
missed.
smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick
But
is
yeah,
stray.
like, the idea of, like, older sibling, younger sibling, and stuff.
Straight
That is
to the
interesting
gut.
to me.
That sums up their day.
If you ask me, like, a subject topic of, like, okay, you get to learn, like, a whole subject. What's that subject you want to learn all about?
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
They're doing plenty, just not putting it on the
I
score.
feel like there's a good chance I would choose psychology.
Has found some space.
Try and, like, learn how the mind works. You know, things within neuroscience.
Lays it off.
But I'd probably pick psychology because I have enough of an understanding on it already. To be like, let me just, like, improve that tremendously. But I don't know if that is, like, the best thing to choose from if you, like, really put it down and be like, here's all the subjects.
Doesn't often waste it. Bolter got a fist in. Steele.
With this way.
What's he got on offer?
Yeah, pick it over here.
That didn't
So it's like, well, why would I choose psychology? Of all the things you would choose, why would you choose psychology? It's like, it's simple. I actually think there's multiple things. So it'd be like leaving school early, so then you end up in, like, psychiatry and stuff. So then you're kind of already put into that environment, you know, of, like, okay, here's psychology things, but no, it wouldn't even be that. It would be more like my, like, entertainment stuff that I was being interested by. Or if it was wrestling, the reality shows where it's like social elimination reality shows, like Survivor and like American Big Brother. Like, I'm Australian, but American Big Brother. But so it's like I would have done that entertainment stuff in there, but then there's that all social psychology stuff. So it would have helped. It opened those things like wrestling and stuff, because it's a whole thing on, like, wrestling psychology. Really, like, opened that up. You know?
Spud Crawley would have loved that one. Ross, there's the loose ball.
Like, I remember when I was at school, I didn't enjoy it. But the thing is that over time, I would have learned about myself that it's not necessarily, like, learning things can actually be really fun. To learn things can be really fun, but the school environment itself, I guess, it just didn't click with me, I guess. Go over here.
looking to extend this margin.
Oh, so like the idea would be like, oh my god, I don't like school, and that's the place like you learn things. So it's like the way that you would have been like school, I guess, is just the way that I wouldn't have liked. But if you like just make it fun, if you can make it a bit fun with it, then suddenly it's like, yay, school, I like school, I like school.
And they're out of trouble. Billings, great
The handball's on.
work. Dishes it off.
Get it down there.
Get it and go. Going for territory. No wonder coaches go grey. On centre
We'll see if
wing.
Richmond can get a
Handball
100-point win
off
here.
There is
It's actually been a while since we had a team win by 100.
Short.
Mr. Short gets it in there.
Castagna has it within range.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able
See
to
if he
answer
can
in the
get this
affirmative.
one. Castagna.
2 in a row.
There you go.
And he does.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
Okay, 12 minutes to go, which means in real time, what, like, it's over 6 minutes, but with the stoppages, we probably got like 7-8 minutes to go. Go over here. Oh, look at
Hopper gathers.
handball.
Now it's someone else's.
Who's going to get that? Let's pick it.
By hand.
Over with catching.
The
Oh,
Tigers look well drilled.
go get that.
And they're
Very good.
away. The defense has fallen down.
Castagna.
This is a big
The man on lead. Who gets it? No one.
Martin.
Tommy Lynch. He gets the kick. He's missed.
Only a behind.
He's dead set, got the yips. Hopefully he can sort it out before it really hurts his team.
Oh, okay.
Tasked with the kick in.
Could have been good. It wasn't. It's a goal. That is fair enough. It is now 85 points. Definitely, it's the biggest score we've had from a team in quite some time.
Marshall reads the play so
Oh.
well. Bad error there.
Then Curvis, Richmond in.
This might be a chance for the high flyers. Sinclair
Coming to get that.
tries to spike it
Nope,
out
it's
of
a
the
throw in,
danger
okay.
zone.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The Tigers might be in front, but there's room for improvement with their kicking.
Like, I always wonder, like, when it comes to, like, in terms of, like, subjects I was actually good at, it was, like, math. That was, like, maths, that was, like, my subject, if anything. Granted, I'm not, like, super skilled in terms of advanced math. I'm not skilled whatsoever. Like, when it comes to, like, very basic stuff, I think I'm quite decent. There you go, another goal. But I wonder if the fact that, like, sports are always about numbers, you know, that would have, like, really helped. But I always do attribute my ability to do 6 times tables very well to the AFL, because goals are 6 points. But I think that's where I get that from. Ball up.
Going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Rucks go at it. Crouch.
Picked it. Can they get the mark here? Butler v Broad.
Takes it
One by Broad.
On the last
Over with Pickett again.
Pickett, a chance to clear now.
And now Crouchin. Handball's in.
Always his. Hopper.
The kick from Hopper. Goes to Broad. Handball it.
Sweeping handball. The Tigers are finishing with a wet sail. Sinclair will keep coming. Searching kick.
See what you can get, Saints.
Prestia with the intercept.
You gotta try. Saints were trying to build a little something in that, like, second quarter, I believe.
Happy to be patient and wait for an opening.
But since Richmond had that little blitz in the first half, it's just been... Saints just haven't been able to get anything.
Maybe he could have gone himself.
Castagna!
Good bounce. It's there.
The Saints are in real danger of taking a big
Okay then.
We didn't
What's it
expect
now?
this today, and you
Now
wonder how
97
much bigger the
points.
margin might get. Hopper,
We're just looking to see if St
that's
Kilda
not
can
the play.
hold on.
Prestia. He's run into trouble. Turned
they can-
over. He's
if they can
stopped
keep
in
it
his
under
tracks.
100.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Marshall got his palm to it.
Get rid of it,
This is
please.
great
Yes,
pressure.
handballs.
Crouch,
Who has it? Richmond.
competing fiercely. Prestia.
Jones.
I think
Oh, no.
he called for that. That's unusual.
handball.
Short.
Gotchin. Kick. Oh, he's taken. That could have been.
He's so good in
called free
close.
kick.
Flostone.
Out here.
That'll be play on.
Go over this way.
Throws it on the boot.
There you go with Mr. Rioli.
On centre wing. Probing
And
ball.
with Bolton.
Up and under. Marshall. Incisive.
Oh, no.
handball.
Who we got it with?
Gets in the way.
Get the handballs.
Short.
Hopper.
He
Down to
hasn't
the square.
checked very well.
And oh, thought we were getting the mark.
Happy to
Thought
concede
a
the
mark
goal.
was coming.
He's off.
2 points away from the 100.
Lynch.
This way.
Finds it out.
Mr. Graham.
Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning.
That's
Jones.
handball. Okay, that will work.
Some unwanted
The kick.
attention.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
gone.
How to get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
Just over
He's
5
really
minutes to
good,
go
he's
now. Let's see what
unpreferred.
happens.
Caught
Missed the
him
catch and
really
handball
well
out.
and
Oh,
claims the mark.
I
Hand
just
cut
had a
off.
brain fart
Couldn't get an effective
in terms of
disposal.
who I
Good
was
chance
passing
get it
to.
forward. Wood. How will the umpire see this?
And that's a
The
ball
umpire
up.
whistles for a ball up. Nankervis
Comes with Taranto. He gets rid of it.
Closed him down. Dealt with
It's
the
coming out.
pressure.
You want to grab the ball?
Hopper.
Never mind. Hopper, I guess.
They're
Can I get that?
irrepressible
Over to
advantage.
Revolt. No. Castagna.
Desperate defence.
It'll be a ball up.
Tigers look like scoring every time they go forward. Nankervis with a
Taranto
deft
again.
pass.
Gets rid of it.
Will the
Just
umpire
do.
pluck a free kick?
Oh,
Martin.
no,
He's been
no.
dispossessed.
Okay.
He's in trouble. That must be holding the ball.
Clark. It's hard to find a winner for them today.
That definitely could have been a better kick.
Flostone gathers on the forward
Um,
flank. It's
handball's
about
not
it to
great.
nothing.
Over with
The
Ross.
Saints might need
Coming back
fans
to
to
Ranto.
listen. That's an uncharacteristic
Inside the 50
mistake.
here.
They're hungry for more.
No mark.
Time for the Crummers to go to work.
I thought you. Okay, I was gonna say I thought you were gonna handball it away. It does get out there now. 2-on-1 for St Kilda.
Flostone had
Comes
it
with
and
Richmond.
lost it. He ran into a brick wall.
Of course it does.
Graham runs onto
Kick it down.
Blasts away.
That is no one's. Ball
Gresham.
comes with Saints.
That's an aggressive
Over to
handball.
Sinclair.
Sinclair.
Kick inside.
Centering ball.
Okay,
Marshall.
nice little mark. Kick it down.
Not a lot
Under
of
3 minutes to go
today.
now.
King had his
With
name
Maxi
written
King.
all over it. On the
We're gonna get-
non-preferred.
That's with Richmond.
The Tigers under great
Another
pressure.
kick here.
Flostone can run and carry. Rioli has a vice-like grip.
2 minutes.
Can they get something going?
Just over now.
He's not one to take
Here
a
we go.
backward step.
Over this way.
Taranto.
With Rioli. Handball it in.
That's almost worth a kick.
Got Taranto, another handball.
Williams would have been
Over
proud
to
of
Graham.
that. Graham.
98-point game.
Castagna.
Under 2 to
It's been
go.
a real
Kick in
live
here.
one. Picking their
There you go,
way through.
Bolton.
It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
Push it past 100.
Are keen to make
Can they
the
get it?
absolute most of this, and why
He has
not?
5 goals. Damn.
Heads
So
to
Bolton,
the
it's
ball
online.
and does not let them
There it
down.
is. Number
Just
6
not giving
for
the ball back,
Bolton.
which makes it hard for
Guy
them
Bolton
to-
or Shea
The
Bolton?
Saints
I never
have
can.
embarrassed themselves.
I never know.
It's a
I just say
triple
both.
figure margin. Nankervis gets
I
his
should
hand
know that,
to it.
but
Jones,
oh well.
sloppy
McIntosh.
disposal and
Get
a
rid of that.
turnover. In the
And
middle,
Curvis.
McIntosh.
Again.
He's wrapped up.
Graham handball in. It's Castagna.
He's on
Oh, that's offline.
today, but he's missed this one.
Okay, St
They
Kilda
don't
got a
give too much
chance.
latitude on that occasion,
Get it
and
under
the
100
kick was a
points.
poor one.
They're going to need to get a goal though.
Aggressive with the kick in.
Who's coming to get that?
Howard
Handball.
doesn't want to turn it over there.
Little kick.
King, Marshall, working hard.
And down you go.
Well. They need a mark.
I don't know if they're getting it. No, they will
Oh,
not.
he's such a good
No, they
defender.
will not.
Tumbles
They
apart
had the
towards
chance.
boundary line.
They messed it up.
Has found
Handball
some
over
space.
here.
Hopper. They
We're getting
cannot
it too.
keep him
That's with
quiet.
Rioli.
The Saints are chasing tail.
And end of the game. It is a large victory for Richmond. It is the first win over 100 points in quite some time.
They'll enjoy the review of this match.
So what do we have here? It was 6 for Bolton. Dusty had 3 himself. Jacob Hopper had 50 touches. Pickett had 42. More Richmond players here. Wow. I mean, there were a few Saints players who got into the 30s. It was Bolton with 13 marks. Rioli had 11. Okay, so it was Richmond getting the victory. Look again. Bolton with 6. Hopper with 50. And Richmond get the victory over St Kilda. 133 to 28. It is the largest score by a team we've had in quite some time. It's nice to see that we can score over 100 and getting into the 130s with a team. Too bad that we couldn't get anything with St Kilda, or that much. However, 133 to 28, Richmond defeats St Kilda by 105 points.